So this is the new Osmo Nano.
So you know what's really cool about the Osmo Nano? If you take this camera off the drone, you put it right here, you can actually monitor your video while connected and wirelessly. So you can put it on a drone and you can see the video here, which is amazing because you can start recording here and stop recording here. You have a button here and you have a button here. So it's really cool. So you can check your settings while on the drone. But that's for us FPV pilots.
So like Maya told you guys, this is an amazing camera. It's like really small, 50 grams. And of course we use it for FPV, but not everything is great. I'm gonna show you guys something that you noticed. And the thing is, our bundle does not come with this mount, but is supposedly compatible with the older accessories, but the magnets are not lining properly. So if you see, it still connects, but it's not right. Maybe it's because it's a pre-release model, it's beta firmware, it's everything like that, but I hope the final version has this corrected, but you can still put it here. It's secure, but it's not lined properly with the magnets.
Thing is, you can mount like this and you can see yourself, like selfie mode. Now I'm talking directly to the camera and we'll see how the quality is and the sound that comes out of it. And you can even turn it around. And right now you can use it as a regular camera, like an action camera, like a 4 or a 5. And you can see Gonzalo right here. And the thing is, we can switch again and he can see himself. And we even have a mount for putting this camera right here on the drone vertically. It's not this, but we'll show you our heads in the video. We can use it like this and like this, which is amazing news for FPV pilots because this camera only weighs around 50 grams. You heard it right, 50 grams. You can put it like this, like this, like this, anywhere you want. You can get your shots. You can monitor your shot from the monitor right there. It's a godsend for FPV pilots.
So the camera came with the vision dock, obviously, the camera and the vision dock, but we have 4 accessories different. So first thing we have, it's this small cage that has the contacts. So just separate this. It's magnetic also. And you can still attach the vision dock. This way, or the best way. It's this way. Okay, so protection for your camera. You need to be careful with something because it happened to me. I was using the cage with a vertical mount and I jumped in the water and the camera came out like this because this is just magnetic, you know. So if you fly drones with this camera, don't use this because the camera can fall off. Second accessory, it's a suction cap with you can rotate the base and of course magnets, but you can also take this off. There's a 3/4 mount underneath. It's a head mount. So you're gonna see the example. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm recording you guys. I told you before that the magnets are not lined properly, but they are not lined properly with the previous mounts from the Action 4, Action 5 and so on. These ones are perfect. So I believe something will change, but we'll see. Another great thing, it's this. Like, you can put this over your neck, put it vertically, horizontally.
Now I want to talk to you about ND filters. And of course, this camera supports them. They come on a DJI pack with the 8, 16 and 32. I'm sure other third-party companies gonna make some NDs for it. The case is rather large for a camera this small, and to change them, you need to unscrew them. So let me just help. Okay, and remember one thing, this little rubber comes off. I don't know if it's a design flaw or not, but it's not cool because it's the rubber that seals the lens. So I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, and it's going somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going somewhere. So I'm thinking about the 16 ND. You can screw it in. It comes easily, but this rubber is a problem actually. The quality that comes from this sensor is something in between the Action 4 and the Action 5 Pro. It's not as wide as the Action 5 Pro, and the quality for me, it feels better than the 4. So it comes in between. And I think for this size and this form, the form factor, I think it's brilliant.
So the Vision Dock has some cool features, and let me explain. There's one battery here, one battery here. You cannot remove the batteries, but you can fast charge the camera with the Vision Dock, and you can fast charge the Vision Dock with a USBC charger. Also, the Vision Dock has an SD card slot, like here. I use 128 gigabytes. I'm gonna tell you why, because the camera has 128 gigabytes internal memory. And what you can do, it's very important, because for us flying FPV, when you land the drone, you want to secure the footage and take it off, and you just need to do one thing. You connect the base to the dock, you connect the you connect the dock to the camera, and I don't know if you guys can see, but you can go to the memory options. They have the internal memory, SD card memory, and they have a very important function that's called export to SD card. And what you can do is just connect this, you press export to SD card, and offloads the footage to the Vision Dock. Then once it's done, the camera stays empty. The footage is held on a memory card. You can just secure it in your pockets, and off you go again.
I need to weigh in on this because this feature is, for me, is game changing. Because for us FPV pilots, you never know which is your last flight. You can lose your drone, you can lose your signal, and the thing about this is,
it's true.
You land, you connect it to the dock, you upload the footage into the dock, you empty your camera, and you can fly again. Yeah. So no more losing footage. Carry on, good sir.
One thing, you can plug this both orientations, but most of these functions only work if you face the screen backwards, not like this. One other thing, every time you connect the camera to the base, the dock charges the camera. And you need to be careful with one thing. If you are flying like for a whole day outside, it's a good idea to have a power bank with you, because this is going to stay empty, this is going to stay full, because this is charging this all the time. And sometimes you want to offload the footage, you have like 10% battery on the Vision Dock, but this is still full. So it's a good idea to keep charging this if you can. So the battery life is 200 minutes extended, meaning this can last 200 minutes charging in between with the Vision Dock. To options of storage, 64 and 128.
Okay.
This is the 128. This is like the same as the magnet mounts, the connection pins, but on the Nano, on the camera, you have magnets on the bottom and have magnets on the back. You can attach this to every metal surface, so it's great. One thing you'll notice, or maybe not, it depends on your usage, it's the field of vision. The Action 5 and I believe the 4, it's 155 degrees, this is 143. It's a bit narrower, not so wide, but I think it's enough. It's like 5% difference. I don't think you'll notice that much.
I think the relationship between weight and size compensates that lack of 5% on the FOV.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so
of
too.
course.
Let's talk about quality. So this camera has, if I remember correctly, 1/1/3 sensor. So it's quite common in this kind of cameras, and it shoots 4K 60 with 4:3. You can also record 4K 120. So super slow motion, but there's a problem. It's not 4:3 like the Action 5. It's 16:9. It's the wide. You don't have this much room of image, so you cannot crop it as you would crop for vertical. This is the mount that we designed for usage of FPV for the new Osmo Nano.
I have several versions, 2 verticals, 1 horizontal, 1 vertical with the camera facing down to be closer to the 04, 1 with the camera facing up, I don't have it here now, and the horizontal version. Actually, the first version, it was our friend Luis Lira that helped us. It was just the frame and the camera would enter from the back, but that would not be enough, and I'll show you why. So I needed to redesign the whole thing, and I'm going to demonstrate why I did that. So this is the Nano, right? Just put it from the side, rotate it up, it's done. Now, there's a hole here for the light, so you can see if it's like, it's green, it's on, it's red, it's recording. It has a lot of protection, it's TPU. And why this mount? Firstly, because it's not easy to mount vertically with the magnets. And then because it takes off all vibrations and gives you a lot of protection if you have a crash. Unfortunately, it happens. So it's secure, it's heavy duty, and you can do one very important thing. Imagine just landing the drone, right? Take the dock, you need to do it this way, facing back, because opposite directions. You can connect the dock here. You can do 2 things. Offload the footage, charge the camera without taking the camera off. So it's awesome.
So the best thing about this little camera for me as an FPV pilot is that you land the drone and you take off the dock. You can see the dock, what you're filming, and you can go into your settings, change your settings, put the perfect exposure, or even connect it and back up your footage or review your shots, and then you just can take it out again, you push record, and then you're good to go.
What I can tell you guys is I don't have an Action 5, I'm using the Action 4 like since forever, and I haven't used it for a month, so I just use the Nano because for me it's better. The highlight roll-off is better, the image quality is better, color is better, dynamic range is better. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough. It's 1/3 of the weight. So,
in my opinion, the Osmo Nano is a winner. It came to the market at the right time, and I think the form factor, the quality that comes out of it, the FOV is a little shorter, but I think it's more than worth it for the size and the weight.